here we go then. It's day before, what is it? What is today? Saturday? Saturday. A couple of days before Christmas. Oh, it's New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve tomorrow, that's it. So it's just confusing at the moment because the Christmas Day falls on a Monday, which is a real weird. But so yeah, I'm going out for a night out. I thought I'd just go out. Not going to go very far. Just fancied a night out in the tent. Why not? I'm trying to do more of this. Just go out on little short trips and then just go. Obviously do some bigger ones as well. But yeah, off out on the fat bike. Got all my kit and got some food. So we'll head to the hills. So I'm filming with GoPro, so it's going to be dark soon, so I don't suppose I'm going to get a lot of footage on this. So I've got my phone with me, so I can capture some stuff once I get the camp pitched, tent pitched. I'm just going up through Prinish Abbey. Anyone local to this area will know that very well. It's an old monastery which is now empty, except for there's a little monastery up this end of this road with a few monks. Not many now, but yeah, just making my way up. God, it's warm. It's hard to believe that tomorrow's Christmas Eve and it's in 14 degrees today, 15 degrees. It's crazy. People wandering around in shorts. Madness. So I've got all my kit with me. I've got sleeping bag, tent, liner, all the usual. A couple of fire pot meals. People say, oh God, they're expensive, but I've been looking into that and they're not. You can get a deal in Go Outdoors and they work out just under £6. And if you went to the Chippy, it cost you more than that. If you went to McDonald's, it cost you more than that. Cook your own. You've got a lot of faff, a lot of cleaning. You still got to buy the food, cook it, blah blah blah. I go camping, I go bikepacking because I want to go riding and I want to camp out. I don't go riding or I don't go bikepacking to cook a 3-course meal. Some people love it. Some people love cooking up whatever. I prefer to eat healthy, and that's quite tricky if you want a good healthy meal on the go. I don't tend to eat much meat. I see never-ending people eating great slabs of steak, and I really, anyway, that's another story. I just wouldn't eat that amount of meat. I do eat meat. I'm not a vegan or I'm not a veggie, but I just don't eat tons of great slabs of beef because you have to digest it and it lies in your gut for years. So there you go. Little bits, yeah, mince it up. But anyway, there's a car coming. Hold a sec. Just getting up to the monastery now. I'm going to turn up through the graveyard because it's the only way up now. You're not allowed to go straight on, you have to go through the graveyard. Ever since they moved. Okay, I will see you at the top. This is a bit steep. Let's see how we get on. Bottom gear. Take your time. Excuse the sniffs. It's that time of year. No motor required. 30 kilo bike. No problem. That's what I like. Hopefully you can still see something. It's still a little bit of light. So I just got up through the graveyard, and every time I get to the top of a climb, a challenging climb, I always think to myself, well done. Pat myself on the back. I can still do it. And every time is a test, just to make sure I've still got it. I can still cope. Keeping myself going, because I'm a great believer in the saying, use it or lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Whatever it is, your brain, your password. You know, how many of you know your password? If you don't remember it, you just allow on Google and you can't remember. And it's the same with everything else. Your muscles, you got to lose them, use them, or lose them. Going to the gym puts strain on your muscles, and your muscles stay strong. If you don't use those muscles, they get weaker and weaker, and as you get older, it accelerates. So people say to me, God, how can you still do that at 68? It's because I do it. I don't cheat. I just go slower. Yes, I can't do what I used to do, but I can still, you know, ride at my own steam. I don't require a motor, and I do get very frustrated. I don't give a shit really what people ride, but for me, every time somebody suggests that I get one, I get a little bit narked, and I see people around me succumbing to the dangling carrot of a motor. Oh, if I have a motor, I'm gonna sweat and strain. But that sweat and strain is good for you. It's good for your ticker. It's good for your health. Keeps you going longer, and you can do more things. You don't end up in Ward 3 with a heart attack or a stroke. You don't get diabetes. There's all these bonuses for just putting yourself under a bit of strain, and mentally it's brilliant. Like now, I'm at the top virtually, well, of this bit anyway. It's nice. You know, you think, I've just climbed it, I can still do it, and it's not about being an athlete, it's about staying healthy and fit, putting off the inevitable. Anyway, I've got to stop here because it's too noisy. I'll come back in a minute. Not sure how much you can actually see with a GoPro. Not a lot. Anyway, we're in the woods now, and it's well and truly dark. Here we are. Obviously GoPro won't work now. Got my head torch on. And what I've done is I've come up to the campsite that we use for our events. I just thought I'd come up. There's nobody here. There's a solitary light in the middle of the field now, and the toilet's got a light on it, but I probably won't be using any of that. And so I've just found a table, and I'm going to pitch a tent here and cook myself some food. Right, let's get it all together. Oh, I just had my food, posh baked beans, bloody lovely. Look at that. It's supposed to rain tonight, unfortunately, but at the moment it's a clear night. That's the moon. Tent's down here, can't really see an awful lot. Even the phone's not picking it up. Let's try a bit of, there we go. Yeah, that's my pitch. Bike's over there. Lovely jubbly. So we're set up now. We've got the tent up. I just made myself a cup of tea. I decided what I thought I'd do is I've got some a clean canteen flask, and it's 2 litres. So I filled it up with 2 litres of boiling water, and it's still boiling enough to make a cup of tea without even putting the kettle on. But I am going to boil some water for my posh baked beans, fire pot baked beans, which I'll have in a minute. But yeah, just having a nice cup of tea, pitched up, bike's just next to me, nice little spot. I'll show you around in a minute, but not an awful lot to see, it's a field. But yeah, I'm out the wind, I've got a hedge just next to me here, so I can feel the wind is blowing, so I moved the tent over here a bit, and got my beds all ready, pillows in there, home from home, got a liner to keep myself clean, or keep the bed clean. But yeah, if you keep doing this, you sort of get into a routine where everything becomes automatic. You haven't got to worry too much. I haven't really tried this tent in the winter. I'm in a big Agnes Copper Spur 2, and which I'll put a picture up. So it's a good tent. It's great for the summer. It's very, very light. It's about 1.4 kilos. I think I mentioned it before. But yeah, not sure what it's like in high winds and stuff. But I'm not looking to go out on the top of a mountain in it. You know, I want to go bikepacking, and which means I will probably put my tent in a sheltered spot. I mean, it's a sensible thing to do, so I shouldn't get blown away. I've got plenty of extra guy lines which I haven't used yet, but it's plenty warm enough. I've never found it cold. It gets lots of rave reviews. It's a 3-season tent, it's not 4-season, no good for snow. If it got snow on top, I think it would probably collapse because it's too flat on the top. But yeah, so there you go. And just before Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve tomorrow, so I shall wake up to Christmas Eve. I'll get up nice and early in the morning. I'm aiming to go up and ride up onto my favourite hill and see the sunrise, hopefully. That's the idea. So I should be up about 5:30. Maybe actually might leave it till 6, and the sunrise is about 7 o'clock-ish. So I should get over on top of the hill to see it come up. And then once that's up, I shall head down home and put everything away, meet my wife and my dog, and probably go back to the same spot for a dog walk. But I just had to get this little night out in before Christmas. I don't do enough. I talk about it a lot, don't do it. So this is it. So yeah, as I think I said this morning, I went in a cold tub this morning. I put a little video up. But yeah, I hope you all have a great Christmas. And next year is kind to you. Lots of things go on. So if you're wondering what that flashing light is, it's on the back of my helmet. But yeah, lots. Obviously, every year you lose friends. You gain friends, you lose friends. I found out today that another friend, not a close friend, but somebody I know and I regard as, he's just a beautiful human. Yeah, fortunately passed away last week while we were in the Lake District, and he lives in the Lake District. So, but I didn't know till today. So really, really sorry to hear that. And I was at a funeral in the Lake District for another friend. So yeah, but you know, these things happen. It's just life. We come and go as part of it, and we just have to make do of when we're here. Just make the most of it all. You just have to make most of it all. Hence I make the most of it all by growing my hair. Making the most of it while I've got it. Same topic. Make the most of your hair. What do you want to cut it off for? You might need that one day. It's great in the winter, it keeps you warm. I have been watching videos lately of people having their transformations of beards and hair being cut off. You know, this guy coming. I was thinking, my God, do I look like that? He had long hair, big beard, and God, he looked so smart afterwards. But I thought, no, not for me. You all of a sudden become like everyone else. Short hair, short beard, tidy and normal. I don't like to be normal. I don't want to be normal. I like being me. No one would recognise me if I had my hair cut off. My wife probably throw me out. Wicked cup of tea, I must say. Bought this yesterday. It's Euro Hike. Bit of a fancy mug with a carabiner on it. But I'm not sure about the carabiner because all it did in my bag was rattle, which was slightly annoying. But nice little cup, stainless steel. It doesn't taste. Nice. That's very important when you're making tea. You don't want to taste the cup. So yeah, I'm going to make some food and I will get back to you shortly. Right, we're going in. We're having the posh beans from Firepot. It's just mushy bean. It's just a mush of beans in there. God, it smells nice. It smells bloody lovely, I have to say. And there's no artificial anything, no sweeteners, no nothing. It's all natural. So anyway, I'm not going to force you to watch me eat it, but I will catch you in a bit and let you know how it is. Oh, here we go. Breakfast is on. Actually, I've half eaten it. I'm having, what am I having? Baked apple porridge, which is quite nice. A cup of tea. And it's, I can't believe how long I slept. I went to bed about 7:15 or 7 o'clock. And it's now gone 5. I was planning to get up about an hour ago, but bit of a rough night, in as much as it was very, very, very windy last night. I'm behind a hedge, thank goodness. I'm glad I moved the tent before I set up. I moved it over, so you can't see me with this, but that's better. And yeah, I moved the tent closer to a hedge. Good job, because in the night it was blowing an absolute hoolie. I had a look at my app on my phone, the weather app, which showed a massive storm coming through. I didn't actually hear much rain. The tent has got a bit of water on it, but didn't hear much rain. But very, very windy. Still pretty gusty. Anyway, I'm going to finish my breakfast, get packed up, and see if I can head up. Don't think I'm going to see much of a sunrise, but we'll have a look. And then make my way back down home before taking the dog for a walk. But nice to get out. It's now Christmas Eve, and yeah, it's good. It's warm, really warm. Woke up expecting to be cold and cold in the air, but it's not. It's warm. Probably overdressed, but anyway. Right, I'm going to finish my breakfast, finish my tea, and get packed up. Right, catch you in a bit. Go back on the road, and that's about as close as I'm going to get to a sunrise. You can just see a bit of sun coming over the hill. It's pretty windy and misty. You can see Gloucester and Cheltenham out there. So yeah, I'm just going to head back now and just see what comes my way before I get home. Okay, catch you a bit. Of course, something about getting out early in the morning, even in the winter. Say it's Christmas Eve and it's about 20 past 6 in the morning. I'm back on the road, and yeah, it's just something about it's lovely. Just getting out first thing in the morning is really, really nice, as I've mentioned before. So yeah, 2024 is coming. I wonder what you guys are going to get up to. I've got supposed to be doing fat biking, but it's not going to happen this year. I did a video about my preparation, all the rest of it, but I just, two things. One, I'm financially not able to do it, and secondly is I'm just not fit enough. I've done some mileage, but I haven't done an awful lot of distance, so I don't really want to go all that way just to do 50k. So I'd rather get ready for next year and do it properly. I'm probably going to do a virtual one in this country, but snow, you have very little chance of that the way the weather's going. But I need to do something. But anyway, 2024, I've got events coming. I've got a Surly 100 which I'm organising. That's in June, and lots of other stuff in between. Hoping to get to ride with a lot of people, a lot of you around the UK. Visit places. I've got lots of ideas for YouTube trips. I'm going to be visiting places of interest. I've got a list that I'm going to do, and it should be quite interesting to do. And who knows what else? Like all of us, we know none of us know what's coming. A few years ago it was COVID arrived, so you just don't know, do you? But we'll make the best of it, whatever it is. And hope you have a really, really good Christmas. And anyway, I'm going to crack on, and then, God, you can't see a thing, can you? I'm going to crack on and see if I can get a view on the top of my favourite view spot. One of the tricky things when you're cycling in the cold or in the winter is keeping, not getting hot and sweaty. So I've got probably too many layers on at the moment, having just got at the tent. Chuck my raincoat on the top of my jacket and my base layer, so I'm a bit warm. So you have to really ride slowly to avoid getting hot and sweaty. So that's the last thing you want. That's when you get cold. Even in reasonably warm weather, you'll get wet, and then you just can't get rid of it. So it's good, you just take your time, as slow as you can, just to not get sweaty, and then when you get a chance, get some layers off. But, that's my thing at the minute, try not to get too warm. Right, I've got a bit of a climb and then up to the viewpoint. Right, see you in a minute. Oh, it's windy. Made it. Getting back near home now, and I was coming down the hill. Hopefully you can hear me actually, I'm not sure this wind, but yeah, just coming down the hill, and it's a massive, like a drain cover I think was missing, and all I could think was, thank God I'm on a fat bike with a lot of tyre between the rim and the ground, if you know what I mean, because I think I would have written off a normal wheel. So yeah, so lots and lots of things constantly make me think that a fat bike is a great it's a great bike to take out on things like this. I'm waffling a bit, sorry. It just shocked me a bit. I hit it with a hell of a wallop. Don't think I've damaged the rim. I've got carbon rims on here, but seems fine. But yeah, I was doing about 40 when I hit it. Maybe a bit less, 30 odd. But anyway, I'm going to do another feature on fat bikes soon, and so I've seen a few online, and they tend to all be about snow, and I feel there's room for a video about fat bikes in the UK for just general use and bike packing and the difference between them, and I think it's worth doing. I'm not going to be going, oh you need to have one, oh you're going to have this, you're going to have that, it's the best bike in the world. I'm just going to say this is what it is and talk about it, why I like it, and the benefits, the pros and the cons, and go from there. Yeah, it's just one of a few things I'll go waffling on about. I'm also going to be doing a little feature on other people's channels. I found quite a few lately. They've got no views and they're really good. It's very hard to get people to see your channel because there's so many channels out there now. So I will be doing a little feature. Someone did it for me. Richard Hurst had a fat bike channel and he featured my channel on there. It does help to spread small channels around. My channel's still small. I don't get many views, 300-ish. So this seems a bit weird, doesn't it? There's nothing around, and the lights are red. And because I'm on a bike, I'm probably not going to register. So I've got to wait for a car to come, or I break the law and go through a red light. There's nothing here, but these lights don't pick up bikes, they only pick up cars. There's sensors in the road. I'm not detectable. Ah, car coming. I might just wait here and do the right thing. Shall I? Or should I just be oh no, there's a car coming. So the chances are the lights will change in a minute. There was a time when I used to and about going through red lights on a bike, but definitely not anymore. You definitely shouldn't. Oh, yeah, they've changed. Thank you, Mr. Car. But that is the trouble. A lot of lights don't detect a bike, so you can't get through the traffic lights. That was a prime example. So I'm just sitting like a lemon, waiting for them to change, praying that. Anyway, right, I think there's a cup of tea waiting for me at home. I'm not far from home now. I've done the massive distance. I think I've done 9 miles. Crikey, further than I thought. So I better get through this junction here. Hang on. Car behind me. Yeah, it's exceptionally quiet this morning because it's Christmas Eve and it's a Sunday. So Christmas Day's on a Monday. So hardly any traffic. Plus it's 10 past 7 in the morning, so even quieter. Should have had the camera on. A fox just sat right on the side of the road. Just missed him. Never mind. He just sat looking at me. It's always the same. You turn the camera off and there you see something. Never mind. Hey, hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. What you doing? It's me. It's baby. Morning. What's he meeting you here?
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas.